Well, hello. My name is Maria. Welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. I am an intuitive reader. A couple of weeks ago, I've been putting out content for the collective for maybe a month. And long story short, a few weeks ago, a commenter, it's actually several, had asked that I break it down by zodiac sign, which is a little intimidating, I gotta be honest. But I'm enjoying it, and if you enjoy it, please consider subscribing, and so you can get notified of future content that I upload. If you really like it, please hit the like button, because that actually helps our algorithm hit farther distances rather than just my area where I live. So the first card out you have is a Tower. I don't typically do reversals unless it resonates with your story, because there's a lot on your story here. And I do a 10-card spread and clarifying cards to help us get better pictures of who the characters are, what the storyline's about, give us more deets. I want the deets. This message is for Scorpio. Scorpio, this is for January 21st through 27th. And I hope this resonates with you. And I shuffle a few times and cards quit coming out. I start pulling them from the top. So far, kind of a stressful reading. That one wanted to come out. Spirit, what do you got for Scorpio, 21st and 27th? I want to know when the lottery is going to be won. That's really show me the winning of the lottery. There we go. Oh, that's too many, I think. We'll find out. I'll take them though. All right, Scorpio. You have an extra card that came out. Let me get it up off the table. You have overall energy for the read is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is somebody's left behind, or they have fear. They have fear that they're going to be left behind, right? And so when somebody's left behind or left out in the snow, right? I always said, I actually used this in a reading yesterday, is wouldn't it be great if we were all having a cup of hot chocolate and, s'mores next to the fire, like around Christmas Eve, or, winter, whatever, when you're cold. This is kind of the vibe I get. That's what they were wishing, is for some hot chocolate and a s'mores, possibly a warm blanket, preferably an electric one. They're left in the cold. Somebody's feeling, maybe it's you, feeling like you're missing out on a relationship. The second card that fell out, which I'll define at the end of the read, is the Two of Pentacles. That's an extra bonus card. Beginning of the week, drum roll, Tower, and it's in the upright. So the Tower is change, and I get a lot of heat because I'm like, don't fear the Tower. It had to come down anyway. It had to come down. So the Tower is the divine intervening, and I always call it like the Three Little Pigs, right? So you have the house of straw, house of whatever it was, hay, I think, whatever, sticks, that's it. And then the one that made of bricks, and the ones that were made with bricks stood from, unforeseeable challenges. The wind, the rain, and of course some wolf with, really good lungs. So long story short, whatever this Tower is, could be your job or relationship, could be anything, actually, marriage, it's coming down and nothing stands. Nothing. Like, it's gone to the foundation. And it is a major arcana, meaning it's the divine. It's our spirit team, honestly, leading you to be done so you can learn and move forward. That's the best way to describe it. It's just change. It's just change. And we can't avoid change. It's inevitable. It's how we react to change. That's really all we can control. Right below the Tower is the Ten of Wands. Tens are completions. Dun, dun, dun. So tens are done. You're done. And you're dropping all the wands. Wands are stress, headache, anxiety, frustration. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. I am just full of analogies today. I don't know what it's about. I'm sorry about that, Scorpio. So, like, this person is getting done with dropping the wands. They are done. They can't carry one more stupid stick. Can't do it. Not one more step. I'm done. I'm dropping this pile. So, whatever this is, it seems to me you have made a decision to stand your ground and stand up for yourself. This is the vibe I'm getting, and letting go of something. Right next to that is the Five of Swords. Argument, fighting, conflict. There's people in this walking away. So this might have been a conversation, argument, even a physical altercation, believe it or not. And this person is gathering all the swords so he can't get hurt. He doesn't want to get hurt anymore. But he's defending himself. He's standing his ground. Not good nor bad. It is what it is. It's just a snapshot. It's like snap of what's happening in your world. This happened or is going to happen. You're going to be in an argument, up in your head, angry, defending yourself, justifying your behavior or somebody else's, right? Right below it is Temperance. Another major arcana, and we're only on day 2 of the week, let me tell you. So this major arcana is Michael the Archangel standing in the pool of emotion, of reflection, and he's balancing 2 chalices. Cups in Tarot are the balancing of energy. It's love, our resources, our gifts, our skills, our abilities. And this Michael, he is Michael the Archangel with a large wing and beautiful rainbow up here. It's the artist's depiction of Michael. He is standing with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on solid ground, meaning he's balanced. He is balanced. He is taking his energy from the pool and he's balancing the 2 chalices. So I kind of get, Scorpio, that whatever this tower was, it created an argument about you not carrying the load anymore, is about balance and equality, either in a relationship or at work. On to Wednesday. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And I'm always hesitant to say the date because it'll be like, that happened Monday. Okay, well, I'm not a time lord, so take it or leave it, whatever. Anyway, you wouldn't believe. Anyway, so the 8 of Pentacles. This person's working hard. So hard, I always make a comment about this little vest he has on. It's so just tattered and torn, and he can't really get real pants on, and he's got like slippers instead of tie shoes. He's just in a hurry. The guy hasn't had a ham sandwich in a week. I mean, he's hustling. This person is investing all of his time and energy in his craft, and he is collecting his pentacles. He's adding them up, and he is working hard. So this tells me you're going to work a lot this week, Scorpio, probably more than before. And that includes I get the sense it's all your areas of your life, not just a fiscal, financial, money job where you receive money for your hours worked. I think it's for your relationships. You're going to be pouring into your relationships. Right beneath that card is a 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is, you can look at this guy. He is pouty. He's like a 6-year-old, not getting his way, sitting on a hill under a tree pouting. That's why I think of him. He's kind of spoiled little brat. And what this card means to me, sorry, I'm just too honest. I'm sorry. I got to keep my opinions inside me sometimes. I kind of get frustrated with this guy because this is the divine right there, handing him this relationship that this guy, pouty little 6-year-old, has been begging God for, asking the universe, please send me. I'm sick and tired of being used. I'm sick and tired of carrying the load. I'm sick and tired of whatever, right? That's this person crying to God or whomever. That's what this card means, right? So the divine sends him his gift. Here you go. There she is, or he is, whatever, how it resonates. It's hand out of the universe, handing him. And he's like, no, I like these 3. These are my 3 karmic friends that I, lie, cheat, and steal. Those are the friends I like. Really? Okay, whatever, dude. That's kind of, that's the sense, like the epiphany moment, right? Because right after that, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is somebody who's isolating, it's different than meditation, and it's definitely different than the Hangman. This is, to give you a picture, somebody walked into their house, shut the door, and stayed there all weekend, maybe got Uber Eats, I don't know, maybe Mickey D's, I don't know. But they didn't leave their house, and they're not leaving their house until they get this figured out. They are stuck in their head trying to go over and over and over. What should I do? Stay? Should I go? Do I love her? Do I know? Whatever. Him, her, whatever. That's what this is. And it's a lot of it is listening to music, praying, meditating, watching tarot, looking for solutions, calling your friends, getting everybody's opinion. They are in receive mode. Hermit is a receiving mode of downloads of information and collecting, trying to stay small and quiet and to make a solid plan or a decision to move forward. Not a small feat. It's a minor arcana, meaning it's on your timeline in your life, it's a thumbprint. Like it's leaving an indelible mark. Try saying that 10 times. In your timeline saying, this was the place right here that person spent hours and hours and hours of her energy, time, resources, thoughts, prayers, trying to discern what's going on. This is the most interesting part of the read, Scorpio. You ready? Drum roll. Okay, yeah, I'm going to show you all 3 cards. You have a Knight of Wands, you have a Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, and you have a Knight of Swords. That's all of this has led to this. Knights are action. So we get out of the hermit mode, and I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is your person. If it isn't you, it could be somebody that you just ended something with, right? And they feel like they're left out in the snow, and you drop this like a bad habit, and you prayed about it, and you said, God, help, 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 help. I don't want to argue or fight anymore, but I sure don't want to enter whatever the hell this is twice, so fix it. And you sat in quiet, and you're like, well, maybe I need to fix some things too. I'm looking at my side of the street because that's all I can control, right? Is I'm going to look at what got me here in the hermit to begin with. And in come the 3 horsemen. So now it takes 4, and none of these are kings. Oh, I'm a liar. They're all kings. None of these are the emperor. Excuse me. 4 kings for an emperor. So I do believe this is one person. Believe it or not, if you have 3 people coming in, please leave me a comment. I definitely want to know what you're doing. I'm just saying. Nevertheless, you have the King of Wands, the King of Wands. No, oh my God, the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is my Saturday night. I'm not even playing. So there's 4 knights, right? 4 kings, 1 emperor. The knights are the adolescent version of the king. And my Knight of Wands is incoming playboy. I don't know he's a player. He's fun. He's a lot of fun. Saturday night, go out, go to the movies. He's here for a short time, not a long time. He's in and out energy, never commitment, ever. Can't commit to anything, which is fair. There's a purpose and a time for these folks as well, usually in your 20s. But that's who this is. That's who this is. And this person's showing up with that kind of energy, not in a negative way, but they're attracted to you. They might come in with a flirtatious, hey, sexy, how's it been? Haven't seen you for a while, right? Or whatever, they're going to be flirty. They're going to come in a little bit hotter than maybe somebody else. They're going to come in with intentions. Ladies, I'm trying to keep this clean. You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords are fast-moving, incoming, and it's very fast. My heart says, my gut, my intuition is saying this person knows they blew it and they don't want to miss. They know you can go anywhere and get anybody. Look at you. Come on now. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. They know what they walked away from, and they feel stupid. They made a mistake. I'm just reading intuitively. You drop this, you drop them, and they were okay with it for a hot second. Now they're not. Now they're like, I need to go back and have a conversation. This person are realizing they need to come in quickly because you might be taken in a day, 2, 3. And then this is your Knight of Cups. So your Knight of Cups is incoming communication about a relationship, about I want to see you on a regular. So it's different than the Knight of Wands, my Saturday night player, which again, flirty, fun, not bad. drinks, you know, that kind of guy. Knight of Swords is honest, very honest conversation, intentional, you know, like strategic, you know. And then Knight of Cups is super long-term, which seems to be maybe a little different than previously. Okay, so far, that's the read at a snap glance. Yeah, that too. A snapshot, overhead glance. And as, again, remember, somebody doesn't want to be left in the cold. This is your overall energy for the read. Behind that, because I'm nosy, and that's where all the energy still lingers from this read, is we have the Hangman. Minor Arcana, or no, this is a Major Arcana, my apologies. So the Hangman is getting a new perspective, which is what I think this person, or maybe it's you, I'm not sure, has on the situation. Before, they only saw their own side. I'm not happy with check, and I'm moving on, or vice versa. And now it's like, okay, there was some value, and I do see the other person's side. I've had a minute to reconsider and look at my part in it, and I see the value of what they're saying, and I'm seeing the worth. Behind that is a Nine of Cups. There are only 10 cups. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it real. A lot of happy marriages for like 20 plus years are 7, and they're very happy at 7. They go to the movies, they eat out, they sleep in the same bed. Just that's 7. You know, that's their happiness. This is 9. This is like, oh my gosh, a crazy high level of happiness. That's how they see you, Scorpio. A 9. We do have a 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So for it to be in this read with the card that I'm going to share with you right in the next 2 cards right behind it, in the reverse is the walking away from 3 Pentacles. 3 is never good in a 2-person dance. 3 is a crowd. And this in the reverse is maybe somebody has recognized that 3 shouldn't be in a two-party, and they're walking away from the 3rd. Last card defining this is the 2 of Cups. I can't make it up, y'all. This person's going to come forward, these 3 knights embodied in one human being, to have an honest conversation and set the record straight about you being their heart desire and starting a new relationship. Yeah, I'm telling you, I could keep going. Behind that is, why not? Behind that is a 4 of Wands. In this way, it's marriage card. This way, still happiness, but indecisive as to commitment. That's a big deal. So it's not, otherwise it'd be a completely different card. It's moving forward and having a discussion, but you're not married, right? And you're not, but that's maybe the intent. And I'm just not ready for it yet, right? Behind that is the Lover's card. This is different than the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, I can meet somebody at the bar, Starbucks, dancing, at work. I can say, I like you, I find you attractive, we have a lot in common, we share similar interests, we have similar goals. Let's go have a cup of coffee or dinner and talk about it and get to know each other. That's this cup. This is divine intervention and like instruction. This is, again, on your timeline, this was divinely meant to happen. You and this person were supposed to meet and have a relationship. There are lessons each of you were to learn from each other, for each other, and vice versa. You can see the purple, you can see the divine, you know, this is divinely sprinkled in your timeline. These 2 people are also ironically the same 2 people on the Devil card, you know, and they're periodically placed in the cards, showing you this is the story of these 2, right? Just saying. Death reversed. So that's why I feel this was a relationship that you already had with the Tower card and income communication. It's already dead, and somebody wants to revive it. They want to bring it back, and they want their 10 of Cups. Currently, it's sitting here, and they're waiting to turn the clock. That's the end of the energy. They do see you as their Queen of Cups. So, all right. So now that half the deck's on the table. I am going to clarify it. I'm not going to put all these cards back, but I'm going to put the clarifying cards right here on the pile. But I'm going to grab a different pile, Scorpio, and I'm going to define several of these. I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. This might not be your reading. Go ahead and pick a different reader. Hundreds of us are out there. But I would love to hear back if this is you. Man, that makes my day. Validation. I want to clarify the temperance because I want to know what in the relationship was imbalanced other than possibly 3 parties. And again, when I see 3 of Pentacles, it can be 3 people, right? That would have been a 3 of Swords though. This might be just too many. Family could be involved. You could have a nosy brother, sister-in-law. You could have a mother-in-law standing on your neck. You know, like, oh my goodness, I don't know. I do believe though that the balance is coming directly from an outside. It's putting pressure on your relationship. That's my point. It could be the neighbors, it could be commitments, it could be work, it could be church, it could be anything that there isn't balance in. And if somebody isn't getting their needs met and you're fighting about it all the time, it could be the grandkids, it could be the step kids, you never know. It could be anything, but it is something that's so heavy of a burden. You've been arguing about it and you walked away from it, or vice versa. Okay, clarifying temperance. What is this balance? What's this energy look like? We have the Fool. Somebody's jumping in. We already talked about that. Okay, thank you very much. What else is the temperance? Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody wants to have a brand new start. Aces don't occur without the Fool, which just showed up for the temperance. So temperance is the divine, Michael, the archangel. Somebody prayed about it, I believe. Michael is showing up to answer that prayer. And he is coming in by you're going to be a Fool. Fool is initiation of a new chapter. You're going to go back because the chapter's closed. When you see the Death card, it's dead. It's gone. Period. Turn the page. New chapter. And somebody who says, no, I'm not done. I want to go back to that chapter. And he's like, you can't. It's dead. You can start a new chapter with the same people, but you have to change it up. You have to be a fool and start from the beginning and have an honest conversation and get rid of the crap that ruined this last chapter, which is the Ace of Cups. You have to start over. Let her know your intentions, or him, or whomever. Next card out, Queen of Wands. We saw the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a reciprocating energy. She is my VP queen. She's a lot of fun. I love her. She's extremely creative. She's sharp. She's bright. She's just gregarious. That might be you who I'm identifying, Scorpio. And that's how he sees the person he's going to give the Ace of Cups to is his Queen of Wands. Call him my party girl. Save the negative comments. It's a compliment. Trust me. She ain't a hoe. I'm just saying, when she walks in the room, they're like, oh, I'm so glad she's here. She always makes my night so much fun. She is so great to be around. She has such a good personality. Okay, so when I say party girl, it's not like, I'm saying she's the life of the party. Truly. She walks into a room, everybody's heads turn. That's who the Queen of Wands is. Next one, Wheel of Fortune. Woo, okay, so when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, this is God's fingerprints. So Michael might have started it, but, your divine is finishing it. So when the divine is turning the Wheel of Fortune, he's amplifying your timeline. So he's speeding up things. He's removing things. If there was a blockage that was put in the way, he's removing it. Because you, as we clarified, it's the Lover's card. It's 2 people that were divinely put together by him. And he's like, you're messing up my plan. Get out of my way. He's fixing the mess is really what's happening. So that's what's happening is he's turning some things, the dial up. The best way to put it for the person that you're in a relationship with is ego death, killing the ego and turning up the soul. I heard Steve say that on the channel today, and I'm like, I am so coining that. I am stealing that, Steve. It's brilliant because that's what it is. It's turning off the noise of why it doesn't work and all the things you miss. Your soul is crying for your partner because you were divinely put together, right? It could be a twin flame situation. I'm not sure. The Knight, and I have the Queen. I haven't seen the King yet. I'm sure he's on his way. But somebody's going to come back. Somebody's coming back and go in and get her because that passion that's ignited is from the divine. That's a long explanation, but that's what's happening here. Okay, who is it? It's the Emperor. Again, 4 kings and an emperor, 4 queens and an empress. So the Emperor is all 4 kings. They're balanced. They are strategic. They're solid. They don't play. They are running 4 kingdoms. They oversee the whole kingdom. Everybody's kingdom. Everybody's. So this Emperor, great picture by the way. This Emperor had made a decision using his King of Swords brain. He's the CEO, the general, right? And his King of Hearts, he knows what he wants. his King of Wands, his passion, and his King of Cups. He's going to come get his woman because he's going to, the Four of Wands in reverse. He's going to put it upright, and he wants to know, are you down? You coming in? And then there's that Tower again. That's what's happening. So the Tower is defining, again, what's happening. So like I said earlier, this is the death of ego. I really do believe it. I think the Emperor is having a moment where he's like, okay, yeah, Three of Cups. There's that stupid three again, those party girls. And the Three of Cups is, again, celebration. But it could also be third-party relationships. Somebody's getting rid of somebody. I think that's just validation. And then how can I end the clarification of the Temperance card with another Temperance card? That's just Spirit saying, I meant what I said. I meant what I said the first time I said it. So that's that. Okay. I think we killed that clarification. There was like 6 cards out on that. I want to clarify the Tower because now I am just nosy. I've had 2 towers in this read. Usually too many. I want to know what the Tower is. What specifically is it? Spirit, please tell me Scorpio's Tower for the week of the 21st through the 27th. Y'all saw that fly out, right? Anything, Spirit, for the week? I'm only going to get the one clarifier. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I got a couple. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So, bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. So, the King and the Queen of Pentacles tell me a lot right off the bat for the Tower. So, these two are, again, paired. They're matched. They're great counterparts. And the Queen and the King are both solid, committed, and they are, I get like long-term relationship, right? They're just really balanced. They have, like everybody on the block knows this couple are going to make it, right? That's what they say about this couple. That's this. So if a Tower is associated in this, with the 6 of Wands defining it, right? So the 6 of Wands isn't good. It's in your head, fighting, arguing, that sort of thing, and it's burdensome. Yeah, and behind that is a 10 of Wands, which is this card. So we have 2 10 of Wands. So, okay, if a Tower is happening, the people that are super solid, sturdy, hardy, like-minded, stable, committed, aren't any of those things, it's a Tower. Something's interfering with this relationship, and Wands are fighting and arguing. And what are we fighting and arguing about? Commitment. There's a lot of cards in here about commitment and communication. More so commitment. 3 of Cups is not good. 3 of Pentacles is not good. Could be somebody who overworks or has 2 jobs or 3 jobs. It could be that. And they're not giving to their relationship, but usually it's third-party energy. All right. Lastly, I want to define the last card as the 2 of... Spirit's leading me to this. 2 of Pentacles. Spirit, what do you want to tell Scorpio? And I'm going to define your read with a couple of love oracle cards. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Up in your head, fighting. This is the decision that you have to make, right? And the other card is King of Wands. So, passionate, very passionate. And again, I like the King of Wands. He's, coming in with a strategic plan. And I think that's who's making the decision. 3 of Wands, same thing. So, okay, this is good. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. So a 2 of Wands is a decision. 3 of Wands is you made the decision and you're moving forward. It's forward action. So that's what I see as this the Emperor. I believe the Emperor is showing up, discerning, using his King of Wands energy. Yeah, to have a conversation. I like these. To have a conversation and make a decision. So I have a Knight of Swords, same thing, same card. Now Spirit's just saying, I said what I said, right? And then this one is 6 of Pentacles. This is not out on the table, but I was looking for it. Isn't that crazy? So the 6 of Pentacles is you have a person sprinkling one person a pentacle or a group of pentacles and holding a scale, balancing out the situation. So the Six of Pentacles is beyond the Five, so it's beyond the change. So this person is looking to invest and ready to invest. However, they're only investing in one of the persons and people on the card, not both. So if I had to paint a picture, that's what it looked like, and it's an imbalance, right? He's balancing the scale, and he's only given to one. Isn't that crazy? That's the picture of the card. I like this picture too. It's really cute, but it's a decision to only give to one and balancing previous scales. Okay, so I want to read, because there's a lot of people that I watch this, and I want to make sure I'm touching all the points that are important to you, Scorpio, heading into this week. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, January 21st to the 27th for Scorpio. For the readers that are still with us, or the watchers, excuse me, the ones that haven't turned us off yet. Thank you. I'm going to take that one. Any more, Spirit? Got a couple of them here. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So you complete them. But I also get maybe even in the relationship. That's what I immediately felt when I pulled this card. It wasn't in the absence of the relationship after the breakup. Although it may resonate with a lot of you. I think even in the relationship, there was an absence. Okay, next card. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Man, that's tough. I feel like there was an opportunity that was missed to restore this, to correct it. An apology should have been given earlier, maybe, and you may have waited too long, or this person waited too long. It's been months. I get the sense it's been months. Maybe longer. Damage. We are both hurting from this. I almost get the sense, y'all, this separation could be legal separation. There could be kids involved. There could be family. This is, I just want to help you understand this card carries a lot of weight. A lot of weight. These are swords. They are damaging. They leave scars. They cut to the bone. They're sharp, and once you cut, you can't uncut, right? It's kind of like measure twice, cut once kind of thing. It's the same concept. Or just don't cut at all. But it's already occurred. These are scars, and people are trying to heal through this. So you have my complete love and support, Scorpio, if this is you, going through it. Been there myself. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Somebody is having a hard time with conflict and confrontation. That's sometimes the harder thing to deal with, is disappointing your loved one. Space. I need more time to think. I don't know if they need more time to think. I don't think they do. Not with divine intervention. They may feel they need to have more time because they're afraid of breaking your heart by committing and not keeping their word. But I do believe they're willing to put the work in. And they might, gonna be honest with y'all, therapy's a good thing. You can always seek a therapist if they're willing to go, if they come back and they're willing to, make that part of the conversation and say, we just need to get on the right page so we have accountability, because we're not gonna be here again 6 months or a year from now. We don't wanna do this again. This cycle is hurts. Last cards, and then we're gonna close this out. Unfinished business. I think this is what this reminds me of. Swords are incoming harsh truths, right? They're like I said, that cutting away. An unfinished business is somebody coming in saying, hey, we still have some things to resolve here and discuss. It's not a dozen roses and a box of chocolates or donuts in my case, because I really like donuts. I don't think anything like that. I think it's more of, we need to resolve this. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at night. This is not what I wanted, right? That's what I'm seeing happening, feeling, especially this kind of passion. Soul contract. What did I tell you? Two counterparts. They're one person. It's just like when they say to become one. That's the vibe I get. Wedding ring, no wedding ring. There was a commitment that occurred somewhere between two souls, and you have a soul contract. And you guys know each other. You know what? Let me put it to you this way. If you had never met each other and met each other today, you would know each other from across the room. That's this kind of relationship. You know them. Not only do you think they're sexy and handsome, adorable, cute, whatever, you know them. You know them. So just saying, this is the last card out, is the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten, because it is a soul contract. And I think there's a lot of remorse, right? A lot of guilt, a lot of things this hermit has been sitting in isolation about thinking. Ooh, kind of a heavy week, Scorpio. I'm sorry. But you know what? I hope it goes quickly. And I hope there's resolution or restitution or something that happens that's positive out of this. Again, God gave us free will. You can make your choice however you want to make it. It's already done. So you could walk away and keep on walking. And that's cool too. It's your storyline. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't know. If you felt like this was at least entertaining, hit that like button and consider subscribing, because then you'll get notified of future reads as I go forward. Thank you so very much. I cannot even begin to thank you all for the kind comments. You all keep me going. Seriously, you keep me going. I mean, that's why I do it, as I get to hear about people healing every day. And it just keeps me empowered. It makes me feel like I'm doing what I was called to do. So thank you for that. I really, really appreciate it. If you need me, you can always email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com. I do personal readings along with coaching, but that's only for the few that are interested. If you resonate. And if you know a Scorpio that you felt like this would be beneficial for them to hear, feel free to share. All right. Love and light until next time.